it connects the kids the most to real world learning. And it really prepares them both socially and emotionally for what's going to come after high school for them. We've had huge success with a lot of our students going on beyond their careers here in Lakota academically to office work within our workforces within our community. And when you go and you see the students out in the workforce, you know that you've made an impact with them.
The goal of the program are to help students develop the skills that they're going to need to be competitively employed in the community after they leave high school. This also might include them participating in a transition program at Butler Tech.
I like working here because it helps me with my communication and my money skills.
Ms. Donahari is really great. She does lots of stuff for us, make sure we have the job that we want.
So the Transition to Work program is very individualized. Some of the students need a great deal of help, and that's what the job coaches provide. Some of the students need minimal assistance and are able to complete a job with very little intervention from the job coach. But the beauty of the Transition to Work program is that we try to tailor it to the needs of each of the children.
Having the students prepared once they leave Lakota is one of the most powerful things that we can do for our students.
All of the students in the Transition to Work program receive elective credit, which counts for their graduation.
Just doing more, and it's more of a life experience to do this. So like if I wanted to work here, I would already know what to do. And so, and that would be so much better than not knowing what to do.
We are very lucky that Lakota supports our student workers in a variety of positions such as cafeteria work, custodial work, classroom helpers, and in our offices.
And work study is we get paid minimum wage. So when we get paid minimum wage, that gives us like money and we can spend it on however we want.
We very much want them to be out in the community trying a variety of different positions, but positions that are of interest to them so that eventually they may be employed in that area.
Well, for any kid, not just special needs, but any kid needs to learn a work ethic early, and for them to be able to go somewhere on a daily basis and establish a routine, I think it builds for the future, and it just helps them with everything they're going to do in the future. They wipe down tables, they build lunch boxes for to-go's, sometimes they fill sauce cups for the to-go orders, some general cleaning, straightening, stuff like that.
In a retail position, they're working in the receiving department, so they're learning to unpack clothing, get it ready for the hang line, and put it out on the floor. In a food situation, they could be wiping menus, they could be taking down the chairs and wiping the tables. There's food prep that goes along with some of those positions. We have a young man who works at FitWorks, and his job is to greet people. He's very active and proud of the job that he does there, and the people look forward to him being there each day. I'm very lucky to have 9 job coaches who work with our students on a daily basis. The job coaches supervise a variety of positions in the community and work with many different students to help them be successful in the job that they are assigned to do each day.
I feel like the students benefit by their social skills, being independent, just maturing from when start to finish.
Parents tend to be very surprised about the growth. Not only do they see confidence boosting with their children, but also they see a lot at home as far as the change in the way that their child is feeling about themselves.
They put them in the work environment, teach them the jobs, give them the support they need to make sure that they're successful, that they actually learn the tasks, they get the corrective feedback that they need. That has been hugely helpful. Builds up Matthew's confidence, builds up his ability to go out into the world after he's done with school and have competitive employment.
It's very important to us. They're so helpful in our back room. Peggy and all the children, they're just a pleasure. And when they're not here, we really miss them.
I love it here.
I just think our work study program is second to none, and that we really look at each individual student and try to match their desires and their needs and their strengths with different employers within our school system and within our community.
The program is tailored to the individual needs of the students that are participating.
So parents, I hope that you will give us an opportunity to offer this training to your students. We have their very, very best interest at heart. We work to make them feel good about themselves and to enjoy the work that they're doing so that they can go out into the world when they're finished and have a good job in the community.